But I want to talk about a couple of hot trending topics. The first one is going to be Adam 22 and No Jumper, or they call him Adam 16. This guy has a weird past, y'all. And what we're going to do is check out basically, some will say his demise, his downfall. I made videos about him before. He pushes degenerate content. If you don't know who he is, he's married to Lena, the plug. They're corn stars. And this is a weird situation. His parents, his dad worked for Bill Clinton. I think Bill Clinton actually pardoned Adam 22. Let's get over to this next scene, ladies and gentlemen. I did a video on it. It did pretty good numbers a while back. I'll put it in the show notes here on the in the comments, or not the comments, in the description. But the point is, Adam 22 is an interesting character because this guy started. And I'm giving Christy the rundown because she don't even know nothing about this guy.
No, man.
But I'm gonna tell you, he's one of the heavyweights on YouTube, right? It's like DJ Vlad, No Jumper / Adam 22. But this guy, his dad was pardoned by Bill Clinton. His last name is Grand Mason, and he has a kind of weird background. He also, does these adult scenes with his wife. He has a show. I don't even want to say the name of it, and they interview these people, and then him and his wife go do things with the whatever. Some have said that's kind of like what's the word? Like I'm gonna say the word trafficking. I would say, I don't know. It's kind of weird what he does, right? Because he people have to kiss his butt to get on his show, and then they have relations, and I'll leave it at that. We're a Christian show, but the point is, I've always noticed this about the guy. He's done interviews as of late.
What's his name again? I'm sorry, say it.
Adam Grand Mason. Adam Grand Mason. Adam 22. That's what they call him.
Okay.
So the thing about this guy, right, is I can't deny it. He's popular, has one of the biggest channels of them all. But like I said, he has a weird little background. He was like a skater, and he pushed certain kind of content with rap, interviewing rappers. I think some other kind of, beginnings. I forget, skaters, rappers, whatever, right? And then he went on to a full-fledged, show production, and he's a content creator. And I'm not going to lie, some people I keep an eye on, not because I like their content. I might watch some of his videos every now and then if they're somewhat interesting and not too degenerate. But the point is, I watch other content creators, y'all, just to, keep an eye on the game. That's how it is when you're a content creator. So anyways, lately, half of his crew, they left him, sis, and they started another podcast called Figmunity or something like that. And this guy just started pumping a lot of content with a bunch of active gang members in California. And I'm going to show the WAC 100 crash out. Dude has a pistol on him. The point is, Adam 22 was pushing a lot of degenerate content. I always wondered how he stayed on YouTube of all places, with, this kind of crazy topics that they talk about. But he makes a living on social media, in particular, YouTube. He said, though, sis, on a video that he's making a lot of money on Snapchat. There's a lot of money on Snapchat right now, y'all. I don't know how to get to it. I'm not making content on Snapchat, but people are making money. Krishan's over there, right, sis?
Yeah, she's over there.
Yeah, so anyways, he makes a video on Snapchat of all places, and the internet goes nuts because he basically says that he's like firing all his co-hosts, and he's going to focus on certain topics and videos. He's going to, kind of cut down on the staff because I believe he probably pays them. I think I heard like $200 a show. I don't know. He said it's just not worth it anymore. So with that long-winded intro, I had to explain to Christy and everybody, he's just a degenerate content creator, one of the biggest names on YouTube, and he has a lot of active gang members that he has put on his platform. He's in California, and it's been kind of a detriment to his platform, I believe. Dejan, I'm gonna play that clip or show that clip, that article or actual post from Instagram. Got shot on set of No Jumper. It's not funny, but that's what happened. A lot of drama and a lot of bad things that has happened to No Jumper in the last year or so. But the point is, he's a content creator, and I'm going to dissect his video here and let you see how he gives a statement on what he's going to do. And to be honest, I kind of agree with some of the things he says because sometimes, y'all, it ain't worth having a big old crew, or it doesn't justify to have all these people with you if they're just a bunch of drama, they're not bringing that much money, and, it just didn't work out, So he's basically waving the white flag and firing all his hosts. And this went, viral with everybody, people making reaction videos. I'm going to make my reaction video here because, like I said, I kind of follow this guy. I'll probably subscribe to his channel, I believe, but he's always, like, going viral. His people are always doing something crazy that they're always being talked about on the other platforms or the other channels, should I say. Let's get to it. Sorry for blabbering so much. Christy, any words before I play this clip?
No, I'm just reading these comments and they're giving up all kinds of info on Adam 22.
Yeah, look at the comments, y'all. That's another thing he did. He used to have C-Mac on there. C-Mac's going to prison. I think this dude even kind of snitched on him, if I recall. But C-Mac is a famous Crip from California, got caught with the hammer, with the pistol, and he's probably going to do 10 to 15 years federal time, y'all. And this was probably one of the biggest, viral sensations that Adam 22 had on his show, and he just couldn't get right. Some people have the opportunity, y'all, to do something with this fame and this 2024 social media, since sensation, I guess, this phenomenon known as going viral, and Crip Mac was one of them, but he got caught with the pistol, active gang member, and now he's going to go do some time, and he was on the show with with Adam 22. But the point is, we're going to get to it. My bad. I'm already explaining too much. I'm blabbering over here, y'all. Forgive me. I put a full shift in, and I'm kind of tired, but we're going to get to the show. So anyways, Adam 22 makes a statement, and we're going to watch it right here.
Okay, so I have a pretty huge announcement, and I'm doing it on Snapchat. So anybody who's thinking about ripping this and putting it on any other platform, don't even think about it. Anyway, Snapchat exclusive. I'm making some very big changes in terms of No Jumper. As of today, or as of tomorrow, the news, No Jumper news, it's over. The Monday show, the Wednesday show, and the Thursday show also are over. I've decided that I really want to focus No Jumper. So I will be continuing to do the Tuesday show with Lush and Brick Baby. I will continue to do as many interviews as possible. I'm going to have other people on the platform continuing to do interviews. Everybody from, Almighty, Sharp, Brick. I just talked to all these guys, Flacco. We're still going to work together on doing interviews and, doing like repeat guest type interviews where I, have people on multiple times to talk about different things that are going on in the news, everything like that. But this decision has really been brought on primarily, I guess, as a business decision. And I say that to say I've been talking to my business manager a lot over the course of the past few weeks, taking a real deep dive into how the channel is doing, how much content we're creating, and taking a look at like what the true cost of creating stuff like the news is, and have basically just come to the conclusion that it makes more sense for No Jumper to produce less content and be a little bit more focused with a smaller team, a smaller number of employees, etc., and to just, be a little bit more focused. I look at a lot of my peers. I look at Vlad. Obviously, Vlad has kind of always been like the OG as far as I'm concerned in terms of this whole YouTube content space. And when I look at Vlad, I think that he kind of does it the smartest way possible, which is like if he wants to have a conversation with somebody, he just calls them in, pays them their rate, and then they do the conversation. He doesn't really have.
And I agree with, I got a little bit more to play, but I agree with some of the things he's saying. Sometimes it's not worth, like I said earlier, to have a big old crew with you. And I'm going to be honest, y'all, I'm seeing the numbers. I make money on YouTube. You got to do good numbers to make $20 here, And if you look at his analytics and his actual views, I mean, it doesn't justify having all these guys on a show. And if he pays them, right, and then the video probably makes maybe, I would think with his numbers, just off top, not too factual here, just a guess, ballpark, maybe a video he does, a live they do probably makes, I would think maybe 1,000, give or take, 1,000 to 2,000, maybe if they get lucky, I guess. That's what I'm guessing. And then they got, 5 guys on there and he pays them $200 a piece. I mean, there's the money right there. I'm just saying, he's saying a lot of what he's saying I do agree with as far as being a content creator. It just kind of sucks, sis. He tried to do something different and have people, do this show. But I'm going to show you in a minute how his co-hosts act and how, to be honest, I'm going to say it right now, the feds are watching, y'all. G-Face, a rapper slash, truck entrepreneur or trucker, got busted, on a federal indictment for doing PPP scams and some other, weirdo activities, with the IRS and all kinds of, crazy fraud charges. And he was even on No Jumper. But the point is, in this day and age, y'all, they're watching. And I'm going to be honest, when I show y'all these clips here and these other allegations that have happened at No Jumper, I think this is another reason why he's going to do this stuff, because it's becoming a liability. to have all these active gang members with pistols on camera, on the set. And I wouldn't doubt it, y'all. I thought about this the other day, and I'm glad I'm remembering it right now. But I wouldn't doubt if people on No Jumper either get charged or arrested or something weird happens as far as, law enforcement. Because I think they're over there acting a fool at this place of business / this YouTube channel. Sis, before we finish the clip here, anything you want to say about what he said? Go ahead.
No, I don't. No, I'm just like learning all this. So I'm learning from you right now.
See, and look, Erica Best says, valid point there. The Joe Rogan podcast is ran by him and Jamie only, and it's wildly successful. That's what I'm saying. As a content creator, y'all, and me being, having a crew and a team, it never usually works with a lot of people. It's just now me and Christi, and we're bringing in a Liberty to do the editing, and we're going to be working with Sister Jessica Juicy, to bring some correspondence with the Christian MAGA rap, content. But my wife kind of said before, I don't play well with others. Not that I'm like egotistical or Mr. Got to be the boss, but sometimes people want to like roll with me and ride with me, and then it just don't work, y'all. I don't really play nicely with others as far as being a leader of a group of people, to be honest. So I can kind of see why Adam 22 is going this route. He's with a bunch of liabilities. It's not working out that good, and he wants to refocus his content and his direction. And from being a content creator, I can respect these points. And I wanted to say it earlier, but I forgot to say this, y'all. This guy right here, he let other men sleep with his wife. Okay, so this is the kind of guy he is. Okay, but as far as a content creator, I'm listening to this and seeing what he's doing because I'm a content creator myself. And like I said, if you're a smart content creator, a smart YouTuber, you're going to listen to someone like this, even if you don't like him, and just see his train of thought, what he's saying, planning, and how his channels ran, because he's one of the biggest. But like I said, he pushes degenerate content. That's why I wonder, sis, do some people like him with the last name like Grand Mason and ties to Bill Clinton, I wonder if he's a plant. I wonder if people like this get selected and projected and put into places like this to push this kind of content to the masses. Again, well, go ahead, sis.
I was going to say the things that I have seen the Clintons involved in lately, and I think people are going to be really shocked whenever we do our murder mystery stuff. But I think that absolutely people are picked or kept in place where they are, and we'll discuss that more at a later date. But I absolutely think that people are picked and put in places where higher ups want them to be. I mean, especially like in media and music and everything. I mean, just everything, entertainment, all of it.
Yeah, and thank God, YouTube's kind of a level playing field for some of us, y'all. I mean, look at us. We're self-funded. We're Christians. We're conservatives, and we're making waves in the on the YouTube platform, ladies and gentlemen, on all platforms. Actually, the stuff's going viral everywhere. But the point is, we're not. I mean, you don't even have to believe us, right? Anybody can say this, but we're not controlled by anyone, but ourselves, and we give our honor to our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. So sometimes people like us can, make it through the cracks. But I think people like this is the stuff that gets pushed out there, y'all. If you want to be a content creator in 2024, you want to talk about religion and politics, and you want to be a Trumper, you can have a uphill battle. And I don't know how far you'll make it, to be honest, because it ain't easy. Point is, though, here he is saying that he's going to restructure his whole channel. And I think he just knows, y'all, it's not going in the right direction. Again, I'm going to show you the clips here momentarily, but I'll let him finish up. Let's continue.
Have like consistent co-hosts. Obviously, I'm still going to have consistent co-hosts. I'm still going to do the Tuesday show with Brick and Lush because I still enjoy, building that.
Well, I guess it ended kind of early. But either way, he's saying he's going to get rid of all his co-hosts, y'all. And the internet went into an uproar due to this. So from there, I'm going to go to the next part. I'll go ahead and go to Dejan. This guy right here used to be on the show. He's no longer on there, but check this out. This right here was posted on Instagram of all places. I started following this guy. This is a kind of a heavyset co-host, and rumors came around that this guy had gotten shot on the No Jumper show, and they kind of started clowning him, y'all. I wish I could show a picture of him, but I don't have it pulled up right now. He's kind of, like I said, kind of on the heavy side, and he was kind of the butt of the jokes here and there. And again, y'all, I'm just giving y'all kind of secondhand knowledge. I don't really like, even with CMAC, I already don't know all this stuff like off top. Okay. I don't sit there and just do research on these people. This is like a video just to get some points across as far as on the content creation side of things. This ain't like a deep dive into the no jumper history. But so this guy named Dejan is a co-host, and he just posted on Instagram a day or two ago his actual screenshot talking to Adam 22. Now, the rumors came out that he had gotten shot on set. And when I show you this other clip of an active gang member named Whack 100 with the pistol on his hip, I think he might even be a felon. And there he is on the show with the gun on him, y'all. This is what happens on the set of No Jumper. So I'm going to read this, and this is him speaking to Adam 22. He made a post on Instagram, and he said, "When I am ready to talk about the gun shooting, incident that took place on March 25th, at the No Jumper office, I will. I do want to thank everyone who has reached out with well wishes and prayers during the past month or so." When I heard this, all this is, I said, this fool's making a statement. I said, Adam, I think I commented on here. I said right here, I said, sounds like a legal formality statement. Adam better be ready. Like, this kind of sounds like something someone would say, when they're ready to go to court or sue somebody. So he said that. And since I'm going to read the actual conversation, he says, Adam right here is a screenshot. Man, I'm going to tell you something, y'all. Posting screenshots of people's conversation, I think that's pretty low down and dirty. And I might have done it before, too, getting into it with some people here and there in my past. But, I think that's pretty sorry, to be doing so and exposing people like that. And but I don't think I've ever done it in this fashion. I might have gotten screenshots like people like giving me death threats and threats of violence, kind of making a joke about it. But as far as having drama with somebody or beef, especially with someone you used to be cool with, and then you post the screenshots, I think that's pretty low down and dirty, right, sis?
Yeah, it is. I mean, I would do it though. I'm not lying. I would. I'm the list keeper. I keep all those receipts.
Okay, so here it is, talking to Adam 22. Adam says, "Hey, dude, I'm really sorry about this. I was kind of in shock early and didn't know what to say. Just know we're on your side and thinking this was super effed up, obviously, and we're going to try to do everything by the book and make sure you're good." And this was on March 25th, I guess the day he got shot. And the dude said, "I appreciate it." Dejan says, "I know it was all an accident." Oh, damn. Every time I see anything like this, y'all, I'm just automatically thinking cases, police, lawyers. I don't know. Just want to get checked out and make sure everything is okay. Crazy day at the office. Adam says, "Insane. Let's keep it off the podcast." And I don't want people to feel scared. And he told him the next day, Tuesday, "How you feeling?" And he said, "Top of the morning, my leg is still sore and tender in that area. Overall, I'm still in shock about what happened yesterday. I'm upset about having to miss Monday's show because I read the comments and they're like, Dejan missing and how it hurt the show. I just don't understand why he had his gun out around all of us. He ruined the whole day. I had some important stuff to say on the show too." And then Adam says, "Yeah, man, the show was a bummer. I saw a lot of that in the chat. And yeah, I'm still blown away. He was always so responsible for the last 2 years. Who's he talking about? And then he had to F it up with that dumb ish." From a legal standpoint, this don't look good. Adam 22 is basically admitting to it. I'm going to show you the video of Whack 22 with the pistol on his hip. And can't say I'm snitching, y'all, because this is already put out there. And what it looks like, y'all, is Adam 22, like I said, has gang members on the set, active, with pistols. And this poor innocent dude, really, he's not a gangster. He's not with the functions. He gets shot in the leg. Okay, y'all, when I walk in my house and I stub my toe with my chihuahua and my bulldog running around, I'm pissed and it hurts. Can you imagine getting shot in your leg? Sis,
No.
when you used to be in law enforcement, sis, whenever you get shot, that can, even getting shot in the leg can take you out because it can hit an artery. I saw first 48, someone bled out in the porch due to getting hit in the leg.
Yeah.
They hit an artery. So this dude gets shot in the leg. Imagine the pain, right? And there he is, missing the podcast. And like I said, they make jokes about him, and he ends up, I guess, quitting, gets fired. I don't know. But since getting shot, that's not a paper cut, right?
No, it is not. And I mean, a lot of things could happen. People, bullets have traveled and caused people to have strokes or gone to their heart or their lung. I mean, lots of things could happen. And it's just, I don't know. I guess because I've just from a very young age was taught about gun safety and stuff like that. Like people wearing them on their hip just for like a social status. I just think it's pretty like immature anyway.
And I got the clip of Whack 100. And he's wearing sweats, sis. And I'm from West Texas. These boys are riding on motorcycles with a big old 45 on their hip and a big old holster. You know, I don't think putting a pistol on your waistband on some sagging sweats is a proper way to carry something like that. I digress, but shout out Warbuck says, I told y'all on the show you did on this dude, he a sav. Okay, so we'll continue. Any good comments, let me know, sis. Now I'm going to go to the actual proof. And this is just a little quick expose, y'all, on what's happening with No Jumper. And it's interesting that Adam 22 has basically, he's calling it quits, y'all, as far as his co-host. And I don't blame him. So here's Whack 100. Mind you, probably a 40, 45-year-old man arguing with another man, acting like he's going to fight him. And we'll zoom in when the pistol gets put on camera. This is crazy. And I think, I'm pretty sure Whack 100's been to prison. Sorry if I don't have all the full facts, but I think he's a con. I might be wrong, though, but I know for sure he is a Pyru from California, Pomona, to be exact.
You let him in, nigga. Stop playing with me, nigga. But you let him in. I'm not playing with you, nigga. You let him in, nigga. You playing games.
But it's not my show,
Dakota
though,
nigga playing games. I'm not brick, baby. I start with you right here.
But it's not my show, though.
Okay, I tell you what. This what I'm gonna do. When my homies get here, I'm gonna act like I'm not here.
But it's not my show, though.
That's cool.
You feel me?
I'm gonna tell them this ain't not my show.
But it's not my show, though. Like, you feel me, right? Like,
you the one got him in the build, nigga.
No, true that, Wack. Yes,
you got him in the build.
Okay, so I'll fast forward
Came up in here.
to where he gets up on him.
That your platform.
What's up?
Right here.
To come diss my neighborhood, and you gonna find out what it is.
Wait, but like, hey, but like, No Jumper is not my platform. It's Adam's platform, right? And the show itself.
True.
Hey, listen. Hold on.
What though?
Okay, so it goes crazy right here, right? And this is the part that all the YouTubers have, I'm pausing right here. This is the part that all the YouTubers have taken into account. You zoom in, you know, they're making fun of him. They're saying the guy grabbing his butt and all this stuff, but I'm going to show you something. What I found very disturbing about this, this clip. He's wearing, like I said, his sweats. And
I see that.
You see that on his hip? And everybody's been pointing it out. I'm not doing nothing special. I'm just talking to my people about this. But there looks to be a firearm on his hip. And like I say, he's wearing some sweats. I would not want to be around a fool like this, y'all. This reminds someone that's probably going to drop the pistol and bust a, gonna hit the co-host. But there he is, y'all. Grown man, gang member, on No Jumper, acting a fool. And that's just what they do on here, sis. It's crazy. And now kind of to be honest, I don't blame Adam 22 really to get rid of these guys, because let's really be honest, y'all. People love to be gangsters or whatever, right? It's an infatuation with grown men to be gangster, whatever. I'd rather be a businessman. All my life when I was older and my younger brother was growing up with me and my brothers, I told my younger brother all the time, don't be a gangster, be a businessman. At the end of the day, this No Jumper podcast channel is a business. These platforms pay you for making content. And you got guys like this up there, trying to beat people up on camera. And then you got guys like Dejan, poor, dude over there getting shot in the leg because someone is acting a fool and the gun drops and pops somebody. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to show y'all basically what I believe is part of the downfall of No Jumper. And I said it earlier, if I'm watching this, if we're watching this, Christi, who else do you think is watching this?
Exactly.
And
our kids. Yep.
No, not just our kids though. Law enforcement.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
I said it earlier with G-Face. He got busted with all this, federal PPP loan fraud stuff by the feds. He was always on this show. Whack 100's on this show with the pistol on his hip. Dejan just posted on Instagram that he his messages with Adam 22 that he got shot on the show, and Adam 22 is basically validating his statement. This is what content creation in 2024 is looking like, as far as this side of the spectrum. Of course, Joe Rogan. We're going to show something of Terrence Howard in a minute, how they're handling it over there. But this is crazy, y'all. We're seeing some things on social media. Like I said before, what will we end up seeing on here? We saw Norby's, cool dude, goes to American Cholo's studio sis and got beat up. Remember, I posted that clip. I was watching that live. And I said on the video that night, I said, what are we going to see next? But to be honest, if you follow certain accounts on Twitter and on X, man, you see a lot of stuff uncensored. There was a rapper that unalived himself, messing with the pistol on a video, and now they're doing a GoFundMe for him. So the thing is, cameras are everywhere now. Law enforcement is watching, and you got guys like this just acting a fool, and then Adam 22 pulling the plug on his co-host, sis. So with that, anything you want to talk about this, sis, before we move on? I just wanted to do a quick expose on, I think, the beginning of the downfall of No Jumper. I may be wrong.
No,
Go ahead.
the only thing I said was just that these over emotional men that can't control their emotions and their rage and all that, they don't need to be carrying at all.
Melanie says
It's
all
ridiculous.
the three letters are watching and listening. I'm telling you. I even said about the fight with Norby's. I said, what would stop somebody from just reporting that fight on camera to the certain police department in that area? But like my wife said, and a lot of people said, in California, people don't go to jail. So I don't know if they would do anything about it. But I'm kind of like from the old school. You gotta be careful what you do on camera. But we live in a day and age, ladies and gentlemen, where people disregard the camera in order to go viral, and they do things on the camera in front of thousands, sometimes millions of people. So there it is.